Hello tribe, welcome back to Crow's Whisper Tarot. Today we're going to be looking at when and how things are going to happen. This is a very general reading, so whatever question you have, feel free to ask and we'll jump into the video. Okay guys, here are the piles. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 and pile 4. Take your time selecting the piles and we'll jump into the reading. Hello pile 1, so you guys wanting to know the answers to when and how this will happen. Let's have a look at your reading. To start off with, we have the White Raven Spirit, Trust in Magic. Interesting. We have Deliberated, Discomfort. And we have Symbiosis, Train and Sextile. So to start off the reading, whatever question you have, the answer is very much vague at this stage. So let's get a few more cards to see what's happening. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So with this, it pretty much means that whatever you have that you're asking, it's going to take a lot of effort. And by the looks of it, it takes a lot of effort in terms of getting Spirit's help and advice and guidance on whatever you're doing with the Two of Cups. I see this more as the working together with Spirit, trying to collaborate and get the results you desire. And with the Page of Pentacles, we are currently not quite at the stage where we want to be, where we're getting the rewards for our efforts. And again, with Symbiosis, definitely needs a bit of balance in terms of what we're having. The Six of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Hierophant. So definitely using Spirit's guidance to get you to where you want to be. In terms of how you're getting to where you want to be, it's definitely possible, definitely not something that is going to be a smooth process with Deliberated, but it's definitely something that is going to happen. More specifically, let's have a look at the timing. So it could be possible that you need to be looking at your natal chart and transits that happen in your natal chart, especially regarding your moon. I feel like that will give you the biggest change for you guys, as well as looking at your Mercury to see what's going to happen. Now, in addition to that, we have you will hear news soon. So great for you guys that we got that. So definitely a lot of patience that's needed for you guys, but in overall, I feel like as long as you're collaborating with Spirit, you're putting your intentions out there and you're open to receiving whatever comes through, know that it may not be perfectly in line with what you're looking for. For example, you may want to get a promotion at work, but it's not going to be a direct, here's a promotion. It's going to be putting out your portfolios, working really hard and putting that effort in. And with Deliberated Discomfort, it's about trekking through the multiple pathways in front of you. It's not going to be an easy road, but there will come a time where it's going to be perfectly in line with where you want to be. Let's have a look at an additional time frame for you guys. Because this is such a general reading, I feel like we need a lot more time frames. We have September for some of you. So from the time of reading, it's another 9 months or so. And so that's for some of you. Some of you it's really soon, some of it's going to take a bit of time depending on when you find this reading. So let's get another card. We have in the coming weeks. So definitely sort of a very broad timeline for you guys. I feel like it's heavily dependent on your work ethic and what you're able to do and how creative you are in that process, because we have the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. So creativity, your ambition, your fire and drive to really get you to where you want to be is the biggest factor in the change that is happening. And you need to be at a stage where you're able to take on advice from others, but also be in a position where you can instruct others on how you're going to go about what you are doing. It definitely seems like it's going to be a bit of a journey depending on the stage you're at, but overall, with the White Raven Spirit has your back with whatever you need to do. So there's really no restrictions in terms of what you can or can't do. It's just based on what effort you're putting in, you will equally receive. So that was your message, pile number 1. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if it was accurate, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your answer to when and how this will happen to you. Let's have a look at your reading. To start off with, we have the Skunk Spirit with Know Your Worth. We have the South Node, Past, and Square, Semi-Square, Quintux with Tension. We will definitely need more messages than that to sort of break this down, but let's have a look. We also have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Star card. So, overall, this seems more along the lines of a karmic pathway for you guys. Especially with the South Node and Past. It's based on what you're able to learn and what you're able to do to get through to the end and then reap the rewards. For tension as well, it seems like you will need to go through a difficult stage in order to be pushed towards where you need to go. Continue to dream, continue to believe that it will happen. It's all based on your ambition and knowing your worth and knowing your potential and where you can go. Don't try and limit yourself based on any factor. Always try and see yourself in a positive light, and always try and believe that you can achieve more, and always, you know, you have the power with everything. So always trusting that aspect that you will bring yourself into the future that you deserve. With the Two of Pentacles as well, as much as this card represents balance, it also represents putting your time and effort into what you need to, and learning from the past, but also learning to balance out your personality, where you want to go, and any other beliefs that you have that you feel are restricting you. It's important to not only criticize, but also love. I think that balance is definitely something that you need to embrace a bit more in order to get those rewards. So let's get a few cards to look at timing with group 2. When will they achieve what they want to achieve? It's not late. It's not too late to make changes. So again, learning from lessons of the past, being able to move forward in a positive light and not just criticize, but also embrace change. We also have, you are not prepared. So it could be that for some of you, that you're hyper-focused on certain aspects of what you're thinking of, and you're not able to see other pathways to get there. And so it's almost like you're not broadening your mind enough to see other potentials that can lead you there a lot quicker. So try not to block yourself from anything. And for some of you, it's this week. So whatever you feel like you've gone through, it's important that if the changes are made, it will happen very quickly. But if you are not prepared and haven't made any changes, then it's not going to progress as quickly. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. But whatever you want is there. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take you to get there. And that's all in your hands at this stage, is what it shows. So try not to limit yourself. And if all these changes are made, if pile 2 does what they need to do, and how soon would this happen then if they made the changes that they need in order to grow? We have June as well. So for some of you, if you are not prepared and it's not too late to make changes and it's something that you're planning, it could be June that you end up seeing the results that you want. Otherwise, it may. And if you've already made all these changes and already have been going on this journey for a while now, then this week is when you would find the rewards for what you seek. So that was your reading, guys. Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Let's get into your reading as to when or how something will happen in your life. Starting off with the electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. We also have root, and I have no idea how to pronounce that word, so I'm going to leave it. And then we have Mars with motion. So what this looks at is, it looks at the decisions that you've made in the past and bringing those into the present. So we need a few more cards to get the full idea of what's going on. We also have the Lovers card, Justice, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So what this represents for me is that for you guys, in terms of how you're going to get there, is with the Ace of Swords, you're going to be in a slower process of getting there. Not necessarily what the swords represent or what aces represent, but it seems like progression for you guys has been on the slower side. It feels like at times you feel like there's momentum, and then it sort of dissolves into nothing, and then you sort of get these bounce of it's going to happen, it doesn't happen, it is, it isn't. And so because of that process, you feel like things aren't going at the speed that you truly desire. And it does feel like you're manifesting a lot, and whether you guys are manifesting love or a partnership or just better times ahead for you, it does seem like the process has been relatively slow. Despite feeling like things would speed up, it seems like it's a bit stagnant for you guys. But that is all part of the process, because the more you sort of go through this process, the more you're sort of culling away at ideas that aren't serving you or pathways that aren't serving you as well. And it seems like that is the biggest factor that will bring you closer to where you want to go. So how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve is actually through trial and error, and a lot of decision making in terms of cutting out things that don't serve you and knowing your worth and what you deserve, and understanding yourself a bit better in terms of where you want to go and what you want to do, and things along those lines. And that clarity of mind is what will bring you closer to whatever you're wanting. So let's have a look at timings for when this will come together. Now, this is a general reading, so we're going to bring out multiple timelines and we're going to sort it out based on what is coming up for you. You got August, so for some of you it could be August. We had multiple cards come out. We also have in the coming months. We have October, and November. So August, October, November. Very interesting so far. So coming months could be within 6 months of whenever you're watching this reading. But it does seem like much later if you're watching this reading at the time that I post this, but it does seem like it's going to be a lot later in the year. But that is because of the amount of changes that goes through in each cycle that you're going through. So you're not going to reach exactly where you want to go. It's going to take time, and it's all about collecting yourself and putting your energy towards yourself more than anything. And continue to manifest and bring all of this together. Let's have a look at what we can do to speed up the timeline. How can pile 3 speed up this timeline? We have the Moon card. Continue to manifest and expect the unexpected. It feels a lot like, for this pile especially, it's just a matter of the right timing, divine timing. Although that card hasn't come out, it does seem overall that it is leading towards divine timing, because you have to go through a lot of cycles, and unless you get to a stage where you know exactly what you want to get, and know what you want to cut out, know what you want to keep, it's almost like having a list and then trying to edit that down into exactly what you want, and that's the only process that you can do to get to where you want to be. So pile 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing what happens for you guys. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello pile 4, this is your reading as to when and how you will get what you want. General reading, so timings will be a bit vague, but we'll see how we go. We start off with the giraffe spirit, see the big picture. We also have Libra with balance, and we have Aries with act. Now, in terms of when, some of you could be Aries season or Libra season, so Aries would be in mid-April to mid-March to mid-April, and for Libra it would be, I believe, mid-October that you will see some sort of result. We also have possibilities, which is a unique card to this deck, and we also have the Empress. So whatever you guys are working towards, how you're going to get to the end is being able to dream big. Dream so big that you end up manifesting and seeing yourself as a very positive and powerful figure in your life, and also providing yourself with a lot of self-care and determination. With also see the bigger picture and possibilities, it's all about being able to dream big and manifest as much as you can, and that will attract a lot more beneficial things into your life. With Libra and balance, being able to balance work and play, being at a stage where you have the ambition that you need with Aries, but also being able to substitute that ambition and drive with calm and with being able to collect yourself. At the same time, for some of you, it might be that you're very much a dreamer, but not much an action-oriented person, so that could be for you to do that, depending on who you are. We also have the 8 of Pentacles, so working hard is definitely part of the process, and being able to filter down and look at things from a consistency perspective and being able to really work hard. Let's have a look at the timings for you guys, because it seems like how you go about this is very much having a balanced approach to work and play and dreaming big. So, timing. Stop trying to control the timing. I absolutely hate when that card comes out because I can't stand that. I'm very much an action-oriented person, so that doesn't help me at all. So let's have a look for some. Let's have a look at some other timings. We have the next 3 months for that timing. So for some of you, it's something that is solely dependent on your hard work. So no matter how much you try and control when this will come in, it is solely based on your work approach. For some of others of you who have already been on this work-related path, you'll have this within the next 3 months. Let's get another timing card to have a look at. We also have within the next 6 months. Again, so based on the journey and your hard work and the effort you put in, you will get the results you seek. It seems for a lot of you guys that this entire process is something that is slower to come about, but it is because it's so much based on what you do. You have every ability to, though it says stop trying to control the timing, you are the one who is creating the pace for the timing. So the only thing you can control is yourself and your actions and your work ethic and what you're dreaming up. It could be for some of you that you need to change the dreams you have, or change how you want the dreams to come about. Would see the bigger picture, especially, which is standing out the most. It seems like you may be looking at things from a narrow point of view. It might be beneficial to speak to a lot of friends, family, people you know, to really help broaden your thought process with everything, because limiting yourself is not going to be very beneficial to you. So that was your reading, pile 4. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it made sense. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.